Oh my god, the crypto market crashed big time in the last weeks, and with it, Ethereum. And Sorare, as we know, is a game fully based on Ethereum. You sell and buy players on Ethereum, you win rewards on Ethereum. It all works in this cryptocurrency that has lost over 40% of its value over the last weeks. And so I see a lot of Sorare players panicking now. Oh my god, the amount of money in my wallet is dropping. My players might be dropping. What am I supposed to do? Is this the time to sell everything before it might go to zero? What are we supposed to do? And I can just say, calm down, guys. Your boy Fiago is back with another Sorare video. I'm going to explain to you how Sorare cards work when Ethereum is dropping, what we should do in this situation, and how we can even profit of it. Yes, profit. Don't worry, I got you. Just listen to me for the next minutes. First of all, for everyone who doesn't follow Ethereum closely every single day, every single week, which you don't have to play Sorare, by the way, but basically this happened. All of crypto and even stocks and stuff crashed. There is a lot of political stuff going on in the world right now, and so it's logical also Ethereum lost a lot of its value. For example, it was at 3,200 euros in the beginning of April, and then here there was a big crash in the beginning of May. Bam, 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 all the way down to 1,700 euros. Now it has slightly recovered 1,900 euros, but obviously it's down big time still, and many people have a lot of Ethereum stored in their Sorare wallet, including me. And as the whole game is based on that currency, people are freaking out kinda. So let me use my gallery as an example and show you what exactly happens to a player on Sorare when Ethereum drops significantly or also rises significantly. And a little hint here, maybe 6.47 Ethereum is the current value of my gallery. A few weeks ago it was like 4. Florian Wirth, you know, I bought him 3 times in limited a few weeks ago. If you don't know why exactly, check out my video right here. But in short, he tore his ACL, you know that, and we can see that right here. This is his price over the last 3 months. Its price was around 0.5 Ethereum, and bam, it dropped to like 0.2 Ethereum because season-ending injury and maybe even out for the whole of 2022. So then I saw the chance, I picked him up here where the yellow dots are, your purchases. 0.23 Ethereum 3 times. And you know, I was sure he would slowly but surely rise again to his former level. That doesn't have anything to do with the price of Ethereum. It's just normal when players get injured. As they get closer to their comeback, they rise and rise and rise. So basically he had already risen to around 0.23 Ethereum, let's say, in the beginning of May, before Ethereum and crypto crashed big time. And here we are in euros. That was 747 euros at the time, 7th of May. Then the crash came, and obviously 0.23 Ethereum wouldn't be worth the same amount of money after the crash as it was before the crash. So again, in euros, you would expect Flo Wirth, yo, he dropped. He wouldn't be worth 747 euros anymore. But now we can say Ethereum is worth way less than back then. 7th of May, it was still at 2.5k, now 1.9k. So you would expect Flo Wirth now, well, maximum 600 euros, probably even less, right? But no, not at all. Now, last sale, 735 euros. Almost the exact same in euros. And why is that? Why is that, guys? The players are sold in Ethereum, right? And Ethereum is worth less. So why would they still be worth the same when Ethereum prices drop? Well, there one thing you need to keep in mind, guys, and this is the main lesson of this video. Most people value Sorare cards in fiat currency, meaning euros, dollars, or pounds, or any other currency, normal currencies, over Ethereum, even though the game is based on Ethereum. So that means when Ethereum drops, people still want the same amount of money in euros, dollars, pounds for their player as before. So what do they do then? They just list the player for way more Ethereum than before to maintain the same euro price. Makes sense, right? So the last sale of Florian Wirth, 735 euros, almost the same as the 747 before the crash, is of course now 0.38, almost 0.4 Ethereum, because you need more Ethereum to get that amount of euros right now. So what we can say, when Ethereum drops in price, naturally, 99% of the time, prices of a player in Ethereum on Sorare, they go up, because people want to get the same amount of money for their player. But vice versa, when Ethereum goes all the way up, prices don't necessarily go up as well. In that case, you can often get players for less Ethereum than before. This is actually a great observation in my opinion, because it tells us Sorare card prices are not necessarily tied to Ethereum. And I mean, that's what it should be about, right? So even people who don't know fuck all about Ethereum or crypto can get into Sorare by players, and they don't have to worry about it. Will Ethereum rise? Will Ethereum drop? After all, that only matters with the Ethereum you have in your wallet, of course. You know, I have like 2 Ethereum in my wallet, and of course that just won't magically turn into 3 Ethereum just because Ethereum prices are dropping. So with your wallet on Sorare, you are actually exposed to the Ethereum prices. Because I mean, those 2 Ethereum are now not even 4,000 euros. And when Ethereum is at 3,000 euros, 2 Ethereum is 6,000. So that's a lot of money that I lost in the wallet. But for my players, not at all. Tokay Combi, another example. I own him. He was like 0.25 Ethereum before the crash. Now recently he sold for 0.37. So in euros, more or less the same. If Ethereum goes up or down, I don't mind. My players are just valued on their performance. And of course, based on the league cycle, of course, the season is ending right now in Europe. Prices are a little bit lower, but it doesn't have anything to do with Ethereum or crypto. So here my club, and I see the prices of my players, and you see this number here is in the green for most of them actually. That means they rose in Ethereum in the last weeks. And when Ethereum goes up again, obviously this value here will probably drop, but this value here will still stay the same. So really don't care. So we've learned this lesson now, but what can we take from it? What should we do now in this situation where Ethereum is low, the European League season is ending? What can we do? Well, option number one, and this is what I will do as well, I will probably buy a little bit more Ethereum at this price. Obviously no guarantee that it doesn't drop even further, but I also bought Ethereum at 2k in January, I think. Then it went all the way up to 3k in spring. That is where I bought a lot of players when they were low in Ethereum prices. That was pretty smart. Now Ethereum low again, so I will probably load up 1 or 2 ETH in my wallet again. Not sure if I will spend it already with the high ETH prices now on players, but I will save it, and when Ethereum goes back up, then I'm going to be there, bam, and buying players. Option number two, in a market where Ethereum is low and player prices in Ethereum are high, of course, that is actually a good time to sell players, because once Ethereum rises again, player prices in Ethereum will drop again. But attention guys, that only if you plan to keep the Ethereum in your wallet and not cash them out for real money yet. Definitely not a good idea to cash out Sorare in real money when Ethereum prices are low. But if you're planning to offload some players where the Ethereum prices have gone disproportionately high, keep the ETH in your wallet, wait until Ethereum rises again and prices in Ethereum drop again, and then buy them back maybe. Could be an idea. Another but though, I wouldn't really do that with European players, since yes, ETH prices are high, but the prices in general aren't that high because European leagues are ending right now. So if you have, for example, MLS or Asian league players that you don't want to play with this summer, I have one here, Nuhu Tolo. Well, he's not really worth a lot because he's just not playing well. But just an example, I would maybe offload him right now because he also at least rose a little bit in Ethereum, and then maybe put that in a European player or save the ETH in my wallet. But for European players, I'm not selling any of mine. I'm still waiting for next season. And idea number three, what you can do right now, still pick up European league players that despite the crash of Ethereum haven't risen massively in Ethereum yet. One example that I picked up here, Lukas Höhler from Freiburg. This man is Mr. Consistency for the small southwest German club who just made the Europa League. They finished 6th in Germany, a surprise season, and can still win the DFB Pokal. And you know, he just played every single game. Look at that. 100% of the last 40 games. Every single game he is there. And so that of course is very valuable for a potential threshold team that I'm going to use him in. Plays every single game, plays in Europe, is a striker. And for these criteria, he isn't even expensive. Prime time of the season, at his peak, he was at 0.369 ETH in January. Then due to the fact that the Bundesliga ended, he dropped down all the way to 0.115, and then after ETH crashed, rose just a little bit to 0.15, which I think is still very reasonable. Some players have doubled in ETH, but this guy stayed more or less the same, and I thought I just have to pick him up because look at that in euros. At his peak, he was at over 1,000 euros, absolutely mental. Then went to 315, and in euros, I even got the cheapest one, 299 euros. The cheapest version of Lukas Höhler in the last 6 months is mine. That is just a no-brainer for me. What a bargain in my opinion. I'm going to be using him in my threshold team. If you don't know what a threshold team is or how you should build it, check out this video right here. It's a very valuable way to make secured, guaranteed, regular cash flow with Sorare. Yeah, and these players that you were going to buy anyway, now European League players, and are still more or less the same price in ETH, I would still recommend go buy them, especially with the ETH being so cheap right now. And with the Ethereum that I'm probably still going to be loading up, I will also keep buying these kind of players. Another example who I bought, Clinton Mata, starter at Brugge, top Belgian team, playing the Champions League or Europa League every single season. He was at 0.135 in February. I bought him here lately for 0.085 because he didn't rise in Ethereum at all, and it's still way less in euros. We can check here. It was 370 euros and I bought him at 190 euros. Now he's even cheaper. So another recommendation from me. No financial advice, just as always, fully transparently showing you what I'm doing on Sorare. Of course, there's also other examples. For example, Flovert again. Would I buy him again now for the price that he's on the market, almost 0.4 Ethereum? Even though I think he will go even above that in the future when he's back. No, I still wouldn't buy him right now. I think there's just wiser decisions on the market right now when we compare value to money. And to prove the point, I also still want to show you my full Sorare club in numbers again, which I haven't done in ages, to be honest. And here we see a few things. First of all, I win 0.02 Ethereum every single week now, which is very, very nice. My threshold team very consistent, and I want to keep that up in the next season as well. I've now earned 0.28 Ethereum this season in thresholds. Might still go to 0.3 if I get something this weekend. And that really adds up. I can only recommend to anyone, build a threshold team. It's really nice side income. But the main point here, of course, my squad value is now 12,961 euros. That's pretty much the same as in the last weeks, but my squad value in Ethereum, 6.45 Ethereum. Oh wait, actually actually now it's even 6.47, you know, so that already updated, but not a big difference. You can just see a few weeks ago, my squad value was at 4.11. Now it's 6.45 and I didn't buy players worth 2+ Ethereum. It's just mostly due to the fact that my players rose in Ethereum. Okay, wallet of course is way lower than before in euros, but in Ethereum, not that much. I didn't really spend that much in Ethereum. My total club value is now 16,957 euros. Of course, I was at 20k before. That dropped a little bit in euros, but again, that's only due to the fact that the Ethereum in my wallet dropped. Because had I put everything in players and 0 in my wallet, the whole club value would not be lower in euros either. And great news, when we're counting in Ethereum, I'm actually at my highest ever squad value. More than 8.5 Ethereum, very content with that. And I'm really excited how these values will develop over the summer break, and then of course also at the start of the new season when our player prices will be very high again and we can start winning rewards again with better teams than this season. So that was my little explanation. I hope I could calm you all down. It really doesn't matter as much as you think how high or low crypto is. If crypto is crashing, if Ethereum is high or low. For the players in your Sorare club, it really doesn't matter much because their euros, pounds, dollars value won't be affected as much by the Ethereum price, but rather by is the season ending or starting, and of course their performance on the pitch. And that's what I like about Sorare, again, because that's what it should be about after all. Sorare is mainly a football game, and so the prizes should also be decided primarily, in my opinion, by what happens in football and not what happens in crypto. I'm so glad to be back with the Sorare videos. I will keep on building my teams for next season. Of course, I buy and sell players every week, but if you want, I will make a new video soon about my plans next season. Which teams exactly am I building now? Which players am I buying? If you haven't signed up to Sorare yet, again, I still think it's the best time in the year to do so. If you want to get that one free limited card after buying 5 of new auctions, make sure you use an affiliate link. Feel free to use mine in the description. And if you think I'm annoying, then use another affiliate link. I'm gonna go back to scouting now, which players I can buy for next season, and I'm seeing you in the next Sorare video. Sorare Fiago is out. Peace.